Hi, my name is Alicia Milligan. I live in Ackworth, and I started coming to Cedar Crest Church about 2 years ago. It actually started with my 10-year-old daughter. She came to church a couple weekends in a row with her best friend, and every time she'd come, she'd get super excited, and she'd come home and she'd say, "Mommy, you really got to come to this church with us. You know, can we go? Can we go and visit?" And at the time, I wasn't really in a good place. I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, we'll go visit." You know, really not planning on coming, and we lived so close that we would pass this place daily. You know, on my way to work, various reasons to pass, and every time we'd pass it, Michonne would say, "That's where I went. Can we go? It's so much fun. You know, you really will love it." And one weekend, I just said, I got up at like 6 a.m. for who knows what reason. And she had asked me the night before, "Hey, it's Sunday tomorrow. Are we going to go to church?" And I'd said, "No, I'm tired. I don't think so this week." And this particular day, I have no idea why. Well, I know why. God just said, "You need to be there." So I woke up at 6 a.m., had my cup of coffee, and decided to just get dressed. I had not even woke the kids up yet, and I got up and I got dressed, and I went into the girls' room and I said, "Guess what? We're going to church." And they were screaming and shouting and jumping up and down. They were so excited that we got to go to church. So I went by myself and I sat in the back row and I listened to Van, and I just cried and cried. And it became a weekly thing. And I was like, every week I would sit there by myself and I would cry. And my girls would come home and they would do their Sunday homework, and they would love it that they got to spend time with their friends and they got to make new friends, and that we were doing this together. And I'll never forget one Sunday, the sermon that touched me the most was when Van said, "It doesn't matter if you're worthy. It doesn't matter if you think you deserve it. God loves you anyway." And I just lost it. I just completely fell apart, because that's been one of my biggest issues, has always been feeling like I wasn't good enough, or that nobody loved me, or, you know, how can you love me? To hear that he loves you unconditionally no matter what you've done or what you could do, that he loves you anyway no matter what, that just, I mean, it really got me. And that's when I really started my journey towards him, even though I still felt unworthy of his love. Van was determined, or God was determined through him, to make sure I knew that I deserved it. That morning I decided to give my whole heart to God and let him in fully, because I think I just let him get a foothold in just enough for him to start shaking me up a little. And that morning I let him in fully and told him I would follow him into the darkness. And I want to be baptized so that I can show the world that I love God, that I've accepted him, that I've given him control, and that to show others that it's okay to let go. He's got you no matter what. I'm Alicia, and I've decided to follow Jesus.